you struggle from first tee nerves, if you do, this video is for you. Let's talk about how to get the most out of that first tee shot that you hit on that day. And to be fair, if you do it properly, any tee shot that you're hitting out there on the course. So first tee shot nerves, watch what I'm doing here. I'm doing it on an indoor sim, but you would do it on your practice area if you can before you play. If you haven't got time to do what I'm doing here, so I'm hitting a series of shots with clubs that I know I'm going to play around the first tee area. So let's say it's my driver, so I'm going to hit some drives and I'm going to step back and I'm going to make, I'm going to put 10 balls into play and take my time with each one, the same way I would if I was out on the golf course. And what this is doing is it's letting me see any patterns that might be there today, because we all know we can wake up at any day and all of a sudden we're in a bigger fade than we normally do, or we're drawing it and we normally fade it. So I'm going to work that pattern into my first tee shot. Now the problem is, if you haven't got time to do that, because some people, where I used to play, there was no practice area to hit shots, it was a net, you're going to have to go on your last round, and this is the danger why people feel first tee nerves. If you haven't played golf for a month, you ain't going to have any data to go on. So really you're just going to have to let one fly and see what you can do. There's a few other things you can do as well to get you really understanding that first tee shot. So what I like to do, certainly if I'm playing in a tournament, I will get to the first tee 2 groups before my tee time. For a few reasons. One, because I want to be there on time, I don't want to be late. 2, I want to watch 2 groups of 3 hit their tee shots and see the effect of the wind. Like, how much is it moving in the air? Is it moving? Are people being caught out by getting up in the air and it just kind of drifts way off more to the right than they're noticing when they're hitting their normal shots? How short are they coming? So I might think, oh, I'm not going to hit my 3-wood here because look how short their tee shots are going because it's now into the wind, and vice versa, seeing how long they might be going. So getting to that first tee nice and early so you can get up here and you think, right, well, they were moving way more than I'm used to seeing. I'm going to aim a little bit further left. Is such a key strategy for you understanding that first tee shot, because you build that data up as you go around the course. You play about 4 drives, you start learning what the wind's doing, and then you start aiming appropriately. The earlier you can do that, the better. And then the last thing I'm going to do, 2 last things I'm going to do. One is I'm just going to make sure I move my shot pattern away from any trouble. So if it's out of bounds down the right or left, I'm going to aim a bit more on the right, a bit more on the left side. And then I'm going to trust in whatever practice I've done, try and put into practice my ideas that I'm working on with my swing, with my aim, and commit. But as I'm getting ready to commit, I'm going to tell myself that what's the worst can happen. Often nerves comes from fear of the unknown. So just telling yourself, like, if I do overcut this one, where I'm aiming, it's going to be fine. I mean, I might make a bogey, I might even make a double, but the world's not going to stop spinning. And it might let you process some of the thoughts. Often people don't want to confront the danger, and it's the fear of the unknown. They switch off the disasters, and then that creates a little bit of anxiety. Just be realistic. I could duck up this one a little bit, but where I'm aiming, it's still going to be in play. It's not going to be the best tee shot, but I'm still going to make a 5 or a 6 and got plenty of holes to get out there and try and make a score. Nice tee shot just up the left. If it gets through there, we are perfect. Aiming away from the trouble and just being realistic with what actually can happen might get rid of some of those anxieties.